My name is Annett Rodriguez. I am a fifth year here at UC Merced. I am a cognitive science major with minors both in arts and natural science education. I went to go study abroad in Brazil for spring 2017. One of the reasons I decided to study abroad was because coming from such a small town, you don't really get to see much of what is really out there waiting for you. I was really passionate about getting to see another place in the world. Brazil stood out to me specifically because of the culture, the language, and the way of the people. I felt like I could relate exceptionally well because of my Mexican culture. While in my internship, I got to meet the locals who actually practice capoeira, and I decided to join in with them. And most of my time there, it was spent doing capoeira, going to school, and doing soccer because it's something that I love to do. So I began my search for a scholarship after I got approved for studying abroad. I heard about it through my international office. They were promoting it for quite a few months before actually going to study abroad. And I decided to approach it because I fit into the description. I'm a minority. I was in need of assistance, and I knew that this was going to help cushion whatever blockages or barriers that I might go through financially while I was alone in another country. I began drafting my Gilman Scholarship probably a month ahead. I started gathering my ideas. I started really looking into what the Gilman Scholarship was about. I started doing my own research on them, started seeing what type of recipients had won before, like what made them stood out versus other applications. I really did my own outline to see how my application would match up against everybody else's application. So the process was emotional, tedious, but well worth it. When I got into the drafting process, I was about 2 weeks perhaps before the deadline. So I did my rough draft and I submitted it to the study abroad office to look over. They got back to me and I pretty much answered and geared it towards everything that was being asked of me. So my paper was basically, I gave background information of who I was, where I come from, what I represent. I began talking about the opportunities that are open to me in Brazil in regards to my academic career. I tied that into how that was both going to help me professionally and personally. And I ended with a conclusion of why I was deserving of this and why I should be selected. Some tips for the application: I would draft out all your thoughts, get it all on paper, and really get to the core of why you feel like this is what you deserve and why you feel you are the one that should be selected. I would strongly encourage anyone who is trying to make their college career worthwhile, and just anyone who's looking for a bigger, brighter experience and really trying to test and challenge yourself and learn more about yourself. I would recommend anybody to take a trip somewhere to the unknown just to see what you're about and see what you're capable of, because you'd be very surprised. So yes, I would do it all over again.